Feels like we are in Havana, ooh, na, na. Oh, my apartment is a sauna. Apartment is a sauna. A sauna, ooh, na, na. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Take on Tuesday. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my take on the top 5 most anticipated album releases of this coming fall. This time of year, everybody and their mother drops their album, drops a new single, drops new music. Period. If you feel like you've been getting a lot of new music recently, it is not by coincidence. This time of year is when things are coming up to deadline times for Grammy consideration. The eligibility window for the 60th annual Grammy nominations or awards is any music or songs that have been released as of October 1st, 2016 through to September 30th, 2017. So if anybody drops an album in the next couple of days, they're pushing for Grammy noms, guys. I thought it would be only fitting to talk about the top 5 albums that I'm the most excited to hear. The first album on my list is Macklemore's Gemini. This is set to be released September 22nd. As this video is uploaded, you will already be able to download the album. I will put a iTunes link in the description below and you can check it out. I have not listened to it yet, but reasons I'm excited for this album. Number 1, I love Macklemore. First song I ever heard from him was Wings, and I was like, wow, like I really like this song. It's just like very relatable and it tells like a very vivid story, and he's an awesome storyteller and I love that in his music, and he talks about things that are relevant, relatable, and about something. After I heard Wings, and then I found out after I heard Wings that he was also the guy who wrote Thrift Shop, I was like, oh, okay, this guy can do both. Like, he can have fun but then also make music that means something. That really like caught my eye, and so I listened to The Heist and I downloaded it and I loved it, and I went out and I purchased a hard copy. I love Glorious. Like, who doesn't love a music video where you're having fun out with your 100-year-old grandma? Like, come on. He just knows how to have fun, and he's like super talented, and I'm excited to hear what this album has in store. From most of the reviews, I've heard that it's more of a fun, like lighthearted album. There's not as many serious topics on this album, and it's more like danceable and just like something to groove to, and I'm down with that. Like, I love his music. It's danceable, it's relatable, and it's about something, and you can listen to it and you can have fun like all at the same time. So I'm excited for that album. Number 2 album that I'm excited for in chronological order is Demi Lovato's Tell Me You Love Me. I love Demi Lovato. She has been my favorite person to come out of my generation of Disney, and in my personal opinion, she is the Christina Aguilera of our generation, which, let me explain what that means. I mean, like, for my generation of Disney stars, she is the one out of them that is famous because she's truly talented and because she truly has like incredible vocal ability. The rest of them, I feel like they are, you know, famous in the music industry because of their Disney following and because people like them as a person, not necessarily because they're musically talented. Demi Lovato can fucking sing. Can't none of them step into a room with Demi Lovato when it comes to the vocals, okay? That's one reason I love her. I own all of her albums. We will see where Tell Me You Love Me ranks, but so far I have high hopes for it. She has released 4 songs on iTunes for the pre-release that you can hear, and out of the 4 of them, I really love 3 of them. So I love Sorry Not Sorry. Obviously, the music video is amazing. I will leave all of the links below. Tell Me You Love Me is like Demi at her best. Tell Me You Love Me gives me Stone Cold vibes, but like more like sultry and like just like she is a diva in the best definition of the word. You Don't Do It For Me Anymore really gives me Stone Cold vibes. Like, really gives me Stone Cold vibes. And I didn't see the interview, but like I heard through the grapevine somewhere that like she did an interview saying that You Don't Do It For Me Anymore is actually about herself and it's not about a significant other of any kind. And if that's true, like, I love that. If she was really talking about herself, if you listen to the words and you think about that in terms of self-reflection, like, that's amazing. And that just shows so much maturity, and I just love her. Next we have Miley Cyrus's album, which is also coming out September 29th. That one is called Younger Now. If you asked me, like, are you a Miley Cyrus fan, I would be inclined like to be like, no, like, not really. But when I think about it, like, I'm pretty sure I have at least one song from every album she's ever released on my iTunes, like even going back to Hannah Montana days. I loved Hannah Montana, okay? She's kind of one of those artists that like you don't even realize that you're a fan of, but you're kind of a fan of. I think she's like a product of Disney. I think she's a hard worker. I think she is talented. I think she knows how to get people's attention. I think she's an amazing businesswoman, and I think she makes good music. Do I think she is the world's best singer? No. Out of that generation of Disney, she's been the most successful, so I like to equate her with the Britney Spears of my generation. I was really impressed to hear that she wrote a lot of the album. Maybe it will be like really personal, and I'm just interested to hear what that sounds like. I liked all of the singles that she's released so far. I really liked Malibu. I thought it was like super mellow and catchy. When she performed at the One Love Manchester benefit event that Ariana Grande held, she performed a song called Inspired, and I really liked that. I never actually listened to the studio version, but when she performed it live at the One Love Manchester show, I really liked that. Younger Now, which is her most recent single and the title of the album, the title track from the album, I really liked the music video for that. I thought it was so cute with the old people again. Like, I don't know, like these younger generations are getting all these older generations together in their videos and just like promoting unity and love. We're all getting older and we're all gonna be old and gray someday, so like I just thought that was really cute. The song's like pretty like mellow and catchy as well, so I think that's the vibe that I'm getting from this album, is like mellow and catchy. I'm down for that. I could use some like, you know, car music kind of thing. I think that's definitely what this album is going to be, a good car music album. Next on my list we have Major Lazer, Music Is the Weapon. Now, as far as I know, there's no official release date on when this album is coming out, but so far Major Lazer has ceased to disappoint me. Pieces the Mission was an incredible album. I think I downloaded probably like 75% of the album. I know nobody downloads albums these days unless they're like a diehard fangirl. I'm not a diehard fangirl of Major Lazer, but I am a fan. The stuff that he did with Skrillex, the stuff that he did with Justin Bieber, the stuff that he did with Taris O'Reilly, the stuff that he did with Machel Montano, the stuff that he did with Ariana Grande, and the whole Major Lazer crew for like bringing like a positive light to music from the Caribbean. I think it's a great thing. A lot of people from the Caribbean think like, oh, like it's cultural appropriation, blah, blah, blah. No, like they're inspired by it and they're like highlighting it. The way that Diplo does it, like he's not like trying to steal it or claim it as his own. He's really trying to put a spotlight on it. And if it takes someone with a little bit more influence to put a spotlight on something and let the world see it, then so be it. I'm totally okay with that. Last but not least, Sam Smith. He is a goddess sent from the heavens to bless our ears. He could sing me the alphabet and I would purchase that on iTunes immediately. I love Sam Smith, and his new song Too Good at Goodbyes is literally like an anthem for millennials. He hasn't announced the name of his album yet. He hasn't announced a release date for the album yet. He's only dropped the single Too Good at Goodbyes. It went straight to #1. The second it was released, it was trending on YouTube. He is, oh my god, I just love like his lyrics and his voice and his melodies and his instrumentation and his voice and his voice and his voice. Like I I love him. So those are my top 5 most anticipated albums of fall 2017. Let me know in the comments what music you're excited for that's coming out soon or that has just been released. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and if you guys could put me on to some new music, I'm always down for that. I hope you guys liked this video. If you want to see more stuff like this from me, click that subscribe button right there. Give the video a thumbs up if you did like it, and share it with your friends so they can join the family. Oh my god, I am sweating. If I look like dewy and like, you know, got a little bit of a glow to me, it's not a glow. It's sweat. My apartment is a sauna, ooh, no, no.